So this is going to be my income report for July of 2023. Just going to go over all my websites, show you how much traffic each one got, and how much I made. So site 1 had a 12% increase in traffic, up from 18,000 the previous period up to 22,000. And you can see over the last 16 months, it's been going down slowly. My analytics just got messed up, but then it came right back once I fixed it. And it's been flat for a few months. And this site made $271.67. Next site had 439 views. It got switched over to Google Analytics 4, so it's not showing the previous period, but last month it made around 600. So this site continues to go down and down. This site was doing really good for a little while, but it got hit pretty hard by a Google algorithm. As you can see from the Google Search Console, it was hit pretty hard around August 28th. For a month or so, it looked like it was going to be alright, but then it got hit again around October 23rd, and it really hasn't recovered since then, and it keeps going down and down. And there's a few days it actually almost got 0 clicks. So this site isn't really looking too good. I feel like if I went back through and maybe updated some of the content, maybe it would come back a little bit. I'm considering just posting this site on Flippa and seeing if I can make a few $100 from it. I don't really feel like working on this site. I don't really care about this site, so I'll probably just see if I can sell it and get some of my money back from it and just move on from this one. Even though the site is crashing, it's still surprisingly earning money. So it earned a little bit more than it did last month actually, even though it had less total sessions. It made $12.69. So if I sold it at around a 50 times multiple, maybe I would get $500 for it. I might list it for $500 and hope that people bid and it gets up to 1,000. Next site also had a 34% increase from 926 views up to 1,366. So a lot of my websites this month have grown, which is nice to see. And here's the Google Search Console over the last 16 months. This is the site that I bought from Carl, and it's just been crazy ever since, up and down, all over the place. It was down for a while here, and it came back a little bit, so that's nice to see. I'd like to see it come back up to where it used to be, but at least it's not completely dead just yet. And last month, this site earned $27.28. So it does slowly increase its revenue each month, so that's a good sign at least. Next site is just my tortoisecashflow.com website. I just get clicks from YouTube, and last month it had 88 visitors. Here's the Google Search Console. Last month the site made $4.51. Next site is the site I purchased a while ago, and this one also had a little bit of a hit by an algorithm, but it looks like it's starting to recover. It's up 45%, so from 2,900 to 4,700, almost 2,000 more clicks. And here's the Google Search Console. You can see this is when it was doing really good, but it was hit by an algorithm around August, and it's been up and down ever since. Had a little bit of a increase here, then it came back down. Looks like it's coming up slightly again. In terms of revenue for this one, it made $46.84. So even with the rocky traffic, it does make a little bit of money, so it's nice. At its peak, this site was earning around $200 a month, I think. I only purchased this site for I think $2,000, so even at around $20 to $50 a month, it still was a good investment. It's already earned $265 this year, and last year I think it earned around 1,000 or 2. So it's already almost profitable from when I purchased it. And if I sold this site, I could probably get maybe 1,000, maybe 2,000, maybe what I paid for it back. So it was still a good investment, even though it was hit by an algorithm. But hopefully it keeps increasing or just stays the same, and I just keep collecting this amount of money. Next site is my gaming site. I don't really do anything with this site. I don't have enough time to play games as much as I'd like. It's had a slight increase though at 37%, up from 107 to 163. And this is the Google Search Console. And this site earned only 29 cents. It had 1 month that it did pretty good from me adding videos to the Humix network, my YouTube videos. After that 1 month, it hasn't really done good ever since. It doesn't get a whole lot of traffic. It's in the gaming niche, so I can't really expect much money from this one. I'm also considering selling this, but I really don't think I would get enough money to be worth it. I'll probably just wait until I have more time to play games again, and I'll start uploading to the YouTube channel. Next site is my aged domain case study site. This site grew really quickly, and it grew again last month, up 10% from 12,000 to 14,000. And you can see the Google Search Console, how quickly the site grew. This is where the algorithm update was, but it wasn't affected negatively. This site actually performed good even through the algorithm and continues to grow month over month. The only thing that stinks is the niche the site is in has a very low EPMV, so even with 14,000 sessions, it's only earned $22. I tried to strap an affiliate program to it, and I referred around 50 people to the program, but I guess they just made a free account. They haven't paid for anything yet, so I haven't earned any money from that. I need to look around and see if I can find another affiliate program in this niche. I can't really find anything yet. Maybe I'll keep looking. Next site is the site that I bought for $11,000. It had a slight decrease, only 2%, so not really much. This one gets most of its views from Pinterest. It had 82,000 views. You can see over the last 16 months, this is the organic search from Search Console. You can see the organic search is going down, but thankfully Pinterest is helping the site out a lot, and it's earned a lot of money last month, $1,634. This is my best performing site, but I am a little bit worried about Pinterest. I don't know a whole lot about Pinterest, and I know they've had algorithm updates in the past that have destroyed websites, like take all their traffic away. And if that happened with this site, it would go from getting 82,000 sessions down to about 10,000, because that's all I'm getting from Google. So I decided to sell this site. It looks like someone already purchased it yesterday, so I'm waiting for the money to come in. I'll talk about how much I got from that website next month once I have the money in my bank account. I sold it for a good amount of money, so I'm happy about that. Only thing that stinks is now my monthly income is going to be way less. I had a website before that I wanted to sell that was making $1,500 per month, and I waited too long to sell it, and now it's only making a couple $100 per month. So it went from about a $30,000 to $40,000 site to about a $10,000 site. So I didn't want to wait on this one, so I went ahead and sold it. Next site is the site that is seasonal. It does better during the cold weather, so it has been going down slightly. We're starting to get closer to the cold season, so it looks like it's starting to go back up 3% from 8,000 to 9,000. This is a site that I spent $1,200 on it, I believe. You can see around July to September last year it was low. Same thing with this year, but you can see it's slowly starting to come back up. And last year it really exploded around October, so that's about 2 months from now. So hopefully in a couple months this site will come back up to these numbers. But last month this site made $62.43. This is another site that I purchased for $500. The site itself was $200, and then I put in another $300, and the guy I bought it from is going to add 60 articles to it. It is up 51% from 1,700 views to 2,800 views, and this is the last 16 months traffic, and I purchased it somewhere around here, and it's grown ever since. The guy that I bought it from only had the site for a few months, but he needed the money, so he sold it to me, and I expect the site to keep growing. And last month it made $27.09. For a $200 site, making $27 a month is a pretty good deal. Even at $500, it's still a great deal. And once the guy adds 60 articles to it, this site could probably start making a good amount of money. My last site is my AI website. Everything on the website is created with ChatGPT. The site continues to do good. Had a 110% increase from 400 visitors up to 1,000. You can see the 16 months in Search Console. The site has grown very quickly. Last month it made $8.84, and it's looking like this next month it's going to make around $15, and the following month it will probably make around $20. I also created an ebook for this website, and yesterday it had its first sale, and I sell it for $2.99, so that should be about $2 profit. And this is the SERP robot, so you can see how good each article is doing. Most of them are in the top 10, which would be the page 1 of Google. You can see the average position is 17. Top 3 I have 5. Top 10 is 13. So even with AI generated content, the articles still rank really good, which probably comes down to the fact that I do a lot of manual stuff myself. I don't just rely on the AI. I do a lot of fact checking and editing the articles, because sometimes the AI will just repeat itself over and over, so I'll have to trim down a lot of stuff. If you're looking to purchase content for your own website, I highly recommend checking out my Fiverr gig. I'll leave a link in the description box below. I currently have the pricing set way lower than it normally is. Normally this would be 5 cents per word. This one would be 3, and this one would be 2. No, normally this would be 5, this one would be 4 cents, and this one would be 3. But I figured I'd lower the price down so I can hopefully get more orders. I need some ratings on here so that I can have more, just increase my SEO with Fiverr. So for now, my rates are way lower than they should be. So if you want content, now's the time to purchase it. And as I showed you, my content does rank and does well. It's definitely a valuable service. If you get less than 200 words, it's going to be 3 cents per word. But if you order at least 1,500 or more, you're getting it at 2 cents per word. And if you order over 10,000 words of content, you're getting it at a low price of 1 cent per word. That's a lot of words for me to create. So I definitely can't keep my price at 1 cent per word for that much content for very long. So purchase it at this price while you still can. Now that you saw each website, how they're performing, and each one's revenue, I'm just going to go over the revenue for all the websites and show you the proof of income. So with Amazon Associates, we made $153.21. We also had a $10 bounty, so the total profit from Amazon was $163.21. With AdSense last month, we made a total of $336.82. With Fiverr, we made $472. This is just all my Fiverr gig. Mostly is keyword research, but I also had a few people purchase videos from me. That's another service I offer. I create videos like this here for people's YouTube channels or whatever they need. So a nice $472 from that. And now where I make most of my money, and I will always recommend them since this is where I put all my websites for now. I do plan on trying some of the other ad platforms for my AI website. If that site gets to whatever the recommended is, 25,000 or 50,000, I will try one of the other ones. I've never tried them before, so that would be something I look forward to seeing how it performs. But for now, Ezoic is great. You know, you have a brand new website, has maybe a few hundred visitors per month. You can put Ezoic on it and start earning some money, which is, for me, a huge motivator to keep working on a website. Once it starts earning its first couple of dollars, it's exciting, and it gets me to want to keep creating content for the website. Even though they got rid of their affiliate program, I earn nothing for promoting them anymore. I will still recommend them. If you have a website, definitely put Ezoic on it, and I will leave a link in the description box below, or you can just go to ezoic.com. It doesn't matter anymore. Last month, I earned $1,285 from Ezoic, plus the $26 from mediation, the $335 from premium. So in total, I made $1,647. And the EPMV keeps growing, which is great. Last month, my EPMV was $16.43. Can't recommend Ezoic enough. And if you are growing a website and you need keywords for your website, I highly recommend ordering my service. I'll leave a link in the description box below. You can get 5 keywords for $25, 25 keywords for $100, or 50 keywords for $150. And if you combine this service with my content creation service, you'll pretty much have a website on autopilot over time. It should perform much like my AI website is doing, and that site is doing really good. So I highly recommend both services. Again, the link will be in the description box below. So now looking at the final spreadsheet, we made $2,104.26 from all my website income. Then from my Fiverr services, I made $472. And with my YouTube channel, I made $198.65. So if we add all that up, we made a total profit of $2,774.65. We did have some fees. So I had $220 for the premium ads on Ezoic. And I also spent $50 on a ad for my ebook for my AI website. And I also purchased $100 for a course for my AI website. The course will also probably be turned into an ebook, so I can double up on the recognition and hopefully generate more sales. So I'm curious to see how that does. My first ebook that I created myself has already made 1 sale. Hopefully this second ebook that I purchased will also do good. If I make $2 per purchase, I only need to sell 50 to get my money back, but I may try to sell this one for a little bit more. I'm not sure yet. If we subtract the fees, our total profit was $2,394.65. Comment down below how your websites are doing. Like the video, share it, subscribe. Again, if you want to order some of my services, you can see that it works. What I'm doing is working. My sites are growing. If you need help with your websites, I think my prices are fair. Click the link in the description box below and check them out. If you need help signing up with Ezoic, I will leave a video right here. This is just a step-by-step beginner guide on how to set up your websites with Ezoic. Again, I highly recommend them. I'm not getting paid to recommend them. I just really like Ezoic. Click that video next if you haven't seen it yet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.